All right, round one of a vintage challenge. Reversing Andy Marketing on Tolio. Let's see what we can do with this Delver deck. No threat, but we got a Lotus. Only one of these is very good, but so if we assume they're on shops, which is a reasonable assumption, but not 100% the case. There's currently no PO for value. There's just not enough permanents in our deck. It's almost all spells. The problem is we don't have Mountain, so we kind of have to go get Volcanic, which could leave us open to Wasteland, but I think we're just going to fetch a Volk and Preordain. It could be on Dredge or something else as well, in which case this hand is a little lackluster, but now we can figure out what's going on. It's Eldrazi. I don't think Eldrazi is a very good matchup for us. In fact, I assume it's not good at all. Thankfully, this hand is in need of some help. They top their card, they bottom their card. So he needs to hit some mana, but after he does, it'll be pretty easy for them. Let's see. I don't want to play a Lotus into this Revoker, but I also don't want to play it into a Thalia. I guess the Revoker is the least worrying because we have a Shattering Spree, so I might as well play out the Lotus. So as long as they don't really hit like Mox here or Lotus, they hit Ancient Tomb. That's a good one. Yeah. It's like one of the ones I didn't want to see. Now they probably name Cavern on Human, and then they can play Glow Rider, Thalia, and Containment Priest from their hand. Pretty good. We get to cruise though, so we got that going for us. I'm just going to keep fetching Volks. I already have one. Seven. Two. Cruise. I'd really like to hit a threat this turn. Fortunately, this Daze isn't going to do very much for us. Let's see if we can't hit a Delver here. We hit a Young Peasy and an Ancestral, huh? So we can only really fetch away one of these cards. It's going to be the Misstep. So, well, if I want an Ancestral end of turn, I'm not going to get rid of any of these cards. I can hold on the Ancestral. Unless they play Thalia, it's a little annoying. Thalia hold down the fort pretty well. I mean, let's still stack it like that. Well, then we'll just figure out how we want to, if we want Ancestral. We probably do. I don't know. Getting to not draw a Misstep is kind of nice. The problem is if they play Thalia or Glow Rider, we're not going to be able to play Young Pyromancer plus Ancestral, so. So let's just cast the Ancestral now. Double Young Pyromancer is pretty good. We're hitting all of our random main deck answers that are not very good in this matchup. That's why I don't like the deck very much. Alright, so Thalia, Cavern, Glow. Oh, I got rid of Thalia. I didn't really mean to get rid of Thalia, but our spells are going to cost quite a lot. We need to draw Lightning Bolt, really. Oh, I'm cold. Why am I so cold? Yeah, Delver today. Hopefully they play Thought-Knots here. That would be the best thing for us, but I don't think we're going to be that lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Any reason to fetch now? Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. There's a lightning bolt. That's very good. So, we can play Young Pyromancer, but then if they play another mana source, might be hard for us to daze. We know they have Thought Knot and a card. I don't want to lose my Lightning Bolt to a Thought Knot Seer is my biggest problem right now. I think I might just... It's weird because Thalia... You don't really want to kill a Thalia in case they have another Thalia in their hand. But the first strike part really does make things difficult. I think I like... So we can play a Young Pyromancer and daze an Eldrazi if they have no other mana. Seems like kind of unlikely. Currently Bolt costs 3. We can't really play a PZ in a Bolt. If we Bolt, we don't really make much progress. I just don't want to lose the Bolt is my biggest problem. Alright, I think it might be fine, because I think we might be able to outgrind. I'm going to play the Young Pyromancer, and then hopefully we don't lose our Bolt. Could be really greedy. Yeah. Oh, unless he Wastelands. Unfortunately, if they pass, we're not going to be able to daze this stupid Thought-Knots here, because it's going to cost us 2 extra. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Maybe they'll take Dig Through Time. Yeah. No, I'll take the 4 there. Yeah, maybe I was just supposed to Bolt. Seems like that could have been the case. But I can't cast this, right? Because it costs 0 plus 2. Frustrating. I guess if they take Bolt, we do get to dig. I don't know, it just seemed correct to play out a second Pyromancer, but could have been wrong. These cards are so bad. This is why I hate this deck. Like, it has so many dead draws. I don't have a deck to get rid of them either. Alright, let's... Can I even do this? I can cast it for full cost? I guess there's really no reason to do it now, then. Yo, what up, Matt? Rated. Just jamming, just playing all of the fucking blanks. I hate this stupid deck. I should never have done this. I don't think Pyroblast is a main deckable card. It was not good enough. Alright, so let's dig. Let's take... I don't know how we're getting out of this. I can't stand playing Pyroblasts. Nah, I'd rather cat and dig here than do Pyroblast for tokens. I really should have just bolted. I think I think it was a mistake to not just bolt one of the Thalia effects. I think that just probably going to cost us the game. Like, I can't make any blocks on this Thalia. I wonder if I have to make any kind of blocks with a young Pyromancer here. I think I might just jump the Thought Knot. I drew a Sapphire anyways. Wait, how did I draw a Sapphire? Didn't I dig through time? I thought I cast dig through time and put a Sapphire on the bottom. Am I losing it here, or was it a ruby in my pile? Maybe there was a ruby in my pile. I need a bolt. I need a bolt. I mean, strip mine gets me get rid of this cavern. I don't really know if that helps at this point, but I kind of need the strip mine to cast spells. It was a ruby. So I can play a strip mine, play a sapphire, play a delver, right? Yeah. So can I get in at all? I don't think I can get in because if he redraws a reality smasher. Maybe I could have gotten. Maybe I can get him for like 2 there. I think 2 might be the amount I can get it for. Eldrazi. Thankfully, Andy has flooded out a bit here. So I think our blocks are pretty good now, especially if we want to lose a Pyromancer. So we've kind of stabilized. Unfortunately, it is going to be tough to beat a Smasher. So we do want to try to win the game if we can. I could snap. There's nothing to snap right now, so I guess we're just going to blind flip here. Reveal a lightning bolt? Yeah, I will reveal a lightning bolt. Absolutely, I will. Okay, so I think this game is now ours for the taking. It's the best way to do it, though. So bolt costs 3, so we can't bolt snap bolt. But we could put in just a Snapcaster Mage if we need to. We can actually cast Bolt and Pyroblast here, so our biggest concern is getting killed by a Reality Smasher, so I guess if we cast Bolt on a Thalia, then we would be able to free up 1 mana. We would have 3 mana left, but we're still 1 mana short at that point of doing Bolt. So we can just attack with our insect and hold up bolt. Yeah, it's likely that we'll just bolt at the end of the turn and pyroblast probably. I think that's the most likely thing that's going to happen. We might even be able to make enough elementals that we can beat a reality smasher. Like 2 bolts to the face is lethal here, so I think that's likely what we're gonna do. It's an end of turn. Sure, that's fine. So we just dodge Smasher here, and then we bolt face, bolt pyroblast something, make enough blockers, and then snap bolt with our Delver on the next turn and win. Well, 2 Pyromancers in play has been nice. Use my mana efficiently as well. I think we were very lucky to win this game. I think they flooded out just enough and drew just enough flash bears. Alright. I want some vapor snags now. Let me just bring up a list so I know what I'm sideboarding against. So, we definitely don't want Pyroblast. We have to figure out if we want Shattering Spray, Gush, Daze, Spell Pierce, probably not Spell Pierce. What do we get to bring in, though? We don't really have much to bring in, either. We can bring in a Mountain. There's not really much to... I guess we might have to Needle Displacer. Misstep is not terrible because it kills me the sideboard Swords to Plowshares. I mean, Steel Sabotage is fine, right? Needle's like super weak. It's just Displacer. It's lucky we have 4 bolts in our deck. They're like a no-rod deck themselves. Like, do they really care about getting no-rodded? Like, they play main deck no-rod, right? You know? It might be better than, like, any of these other cards, though. So it might be worthwhile. Unfortunately, I guess Shattering Spree is an answer to Chalice. I think this might be our next best card. Oh my god, I'm so cold. Why am I cold? Shivering. Ooh. I think we'll just do that, I guess. I'm not really thrilled with keeping in 4 Mental Missteps here, but... we didn't really set ourselves up with a lot of sideboard cards for the matchup, so... hopefully we can ride a Delver to victory or something. I find that extremely unlikely. I don't have any practice playing Dredge. I don't really have any interest in playing Dredge either, so I will likely not be playing Dredge. I mean, as far as hands go, like, this is probably one of the best cards we have, so... I could see playing almost every other deck in Vintage, but probably not Dredge. But you never know. Depends on how bored I get, right? I don't hate it. I just don't really have an interest in dredging. I don't know how to make that make sense, but the Thalia. Alright, well. Let's start playing Peasies. Thought Not Seer here, taking our second Pyromancer would be pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Read the card check. Time Walk the next turn. I don't think so. I think it's more likely we're going to play our young Pyromancer. think having 2 Pyromancers out is the way we can kind of do powerful things. Alright, sucks. Currently has, like, not enough mana that it matters. I mean, it costs a lot of mana to do the displacing. I am extremely lucky. We are only playing 3 Pyromancers instead of 4. I wanted to play 4, and I couldn't really find the room that I wanted to play 4, but we've drawn 2 out of 3 in both games, so very lucky we are. I guess if they play a Containment Priest, it's pretty annoying for us. Well, that's pretty annoying for us too. Double Ancient Tomb. Yeah, I take it. I need help. Good help. So the question ends up becoming, do I attack here and will be willing to trade for Glow Rider? God, I don't even think the answer is yes to that. Could the answer ever be yes to that? No, it doesn't seem very good. I don't think I'm willing to do that. I'm not sure that we don't beat Displacer. It makes our blocking very difficult, but we're gonna have a lot of tokens. Force is bad. Snap is okay. I don't hate a snap. Not great, though. I guess we can snap Preordain next turn. I agree, this is currently an issue. We have 4 Lightning Bolts in our deck, though. Maybe we just do want Piling Needle? It's possible. Oh, well, now we don't beat Displacer. Now it's not. Now it's very bad for us. Now we have problems. Yeah. Well, he used that during his main phase, which means we can block. So, pretty happy about that. All right. Well, now we need to draw Bolt like right now. Yeah, but for him to use a Displacer activation, he needs to use unless he uses these 3, he needs to use an Ancient Tomb, which is a non-negligible stuff. All right, so we're dead because we are very much going to die to this Displacer now, because now it just exiles my Pyromancers. But I can't do anything about it, so I have to wait until we draw Bolt. Bruise and Gush. Those aren't going to do it. Heal Sabotage. That's not going to do it either. Yeah. We're dead. Maybe I just do want Needle over, like, Null Rod and Steel Sabotage. It's probably better. I have so many blanks. Might as well. Yep. Got it, fam. I really kind of need, like, Dismembers, I guess, maybe? I would kill for Vapor Snag, honestly. I don't know. This draw was good, but it didn't really pan out because we didn't really draw one of our 4 Lightning Bolts. We kind of need to draw Lightning Bolts. Maybe... I don't know about the Pyromancer for Glow Rider trade. Like one of the more interesting decisions we made this game. So they can activate Displacer one more time. So we still have a block on Displacer. We can 5 block Thalia. Yeah, that's fine. They might just have another Thalia as their last card, but I think this draw was fine. We just drew No Rod, Steel Sabotage, Daze. If we draw Lightning Bolt, we very easily win this game. We bolt the Displacer and we snap bolt the Glow Rider and we can never lose. So like we're 1 card away from easily winning the game. So we drew our 59th, 56th, and 60th cards in the middle of the game when we preordained. So like, what are we gonna do about it? We have a bunch of bad cards in the matchup. It happens. Oh, none of these cards are any good. All right, well, now we're dead. So I think I'm just going to concede and we're going to go to the next game and fix this. So he did draw one of each of the cards he needed as well. Worth noting. No, I mean, we have just so many dead draws in this deck. So many. I mean, at least this thing bounces something. It doesn't do anything. What am I talking about? It's so bad. Bolt is perfect in Vintage because everyone is playing 4/3s with haste, dude. Insane. It's mono creature decks in Vintage right now. There are no non-creature decks. Even the combo decks beat the creature are winning through combat damage. You would be so surprised how good a moat is right now in Vintage. It's actually unbelievable. Yeah, but then you're playing white, and white is garbage. Big fact. The only reason you want to play white is so you can play the card Monastery Mentor. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but Bolt would have killed each and every one of his creatures. Yeah, no, Jeskai is unplayable. You're just wrong. Jeskai Xerox is not a good deck, and if you play Jeskai Xerox, you're just making your own life more difficult. I'm not saying that this deck is good. I just wanted to play this. It's possible. It's definitely possible that this is. I wouldn't say this is worse. But I would probably say it's better than Jeskai because you're actually doing something. Jeskai, you're just sitting around and losing. Like, there's no reason to play Control in Vintage. It is not something you should be trying to do. I don't know why people love Control, and I get that. But you should just not be trying to play Control in Vintage. It's a losing battle for sure. You should be doing whatever the most degenerate combo shit is, in my opinion. You should be playing PO. You should be dredging. You should be playing Mishra's Workshop. Like, no, Standstill is not good. Stop. All right, so let's hope we draw like turn 1 Delver and yeah, Lightning Bolt. Perfect. Let's do that. This has got to be one of our worst matchups too. Like he's mono caverns, mono things with 4 toughness. Like, oh man, it sucks that we might get a wastelandable land. We're getting a wastelandable land here, but so be it. Maybe we can just get Island there. Maybe it's fine. It's a little hard for him to go Wasteland on turn 1 when we play a Delver, though. That's got to be like one of your most risky lines, so I think it's probably safe. We also have Force if they don't have Cavern this time, so not the worst. So how about I don't know if we want a blind flip, but we also need lands. Ugh, that's not a good draw. That's got to be one of our worst draws. Yikes. Fine, so we'll flip our Delver and play our Ruby. Hoping for no cavern. That would just make my day. I really need it in my life. Sapphire. Oh, baby. Reality Smash? Thought not. Alright. No cavern, thought not seer is fine. And we get to pitch one of these useless snapcasters. Big fan. Alright, that's a good start. Reveal this preordain. Yes. Cast this preordain. Wasteland. Pithing Needle. I don't want a needle. Do I want a wasteland? Do I want to use my wasteland? I think so. I'd rather wasteland a white source, though. But it probably... I don't know if it's even reasonable to wasteland here. It cuts us off of bolting and snap bolting, so we probably don't even want to wasteland. We probably want to keep this wasteland, but not use it. We don't really restrict them on mana in any way. Yeah, but they can still probably cash a Smasher even if we wasteland them. And we're afraid of Smasher, but at this point we're not really doing anything about Smasher. And I don't think Wasteland's helping us. I think it's more important that we have a waste opens you up to waste. It telegraphs that we can get wasted. I mean, even if we play no lands, we're telegraphing that we can get wasted, right? Like, it's probably more important that we activate the Snapcaster Mage this game than to wasteland him here. I think. I don't know. I just cast Pio, man. We currently... Do we race a Reality Smasher right now? Bolt to 13. We go to 13. We swing to 10. We go to 8. We snap bolt. It's like close. Probably not. If we do waste it, it makes our cruise easier next turn. We can just cruise next turn. Let's waste, actually. We can bolt and then cruise. Like, that seems really good. Let's do that. Forgot we had cruise. Alright, so he's still going to cast Reality Smasher or Thought Not Seer, even though we wasted him. But it did take him 2 damage, which is kind of nice. Okay. So, bolt you, go to my turn. Lightning bolt again, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can cruise. Probably just want to cruise and hopefully we hit a land, right? Seems like the case. Oh, we could just bolt now, maybe, and then cruise? I guess that's, like, better, right? We just bolt now and then cruise. Well, the problem with this is we lose all of our bolts, so we can't snap bolt. I don't like this line anymore. Oh, I don't like this line anymore. Now we don't have a bolt. I wish I hadn't done that. It just popped in my head as the correct play, but now I don't have snap bolt. I guess if I hit Lotus, I can just play Snapcaster, right? Oh, we drew another. Yeah, why not, dude? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're very lucky. Yeah, just draw 3 bolts, like, no problem. They can't... This turns off their tomb, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we are so freaking lucky. We drew unbelievably well. That matchup is not good in any capacity. Ooh, I don't even like how we played it. Oh, so bad. I would do that differently, by the way. I would definitely cruise first, try to hit a land. Like, if we miss a land, it's going to be rough for us. It's definitely going to be rough for us. But if we hit a land that's not an island, I get, or a wasteland, ooh, maybe not. It's got to be really close. It has to be really close. Yeah, the Wasteland making him have to use an Ancient Tomb was very, very good. I think once you factor in the cruise stuff, I think the Wasteland is a no-brainer. I think it would be very greedy to not Wasteland. So P9 gets the props for sticking to his line. It's all a learning experience. I'm a no brain PO player, man. I gotta take my luck when I get it. All right.